Okay, well, howdy, I'm back, and I just did that demo of my my programming framework, and there were two bugs. One, the TWin save to file did not work, and in order I fixed it. The problem was that the data directory name. So this is a place where the data is specified to go, and that was not set correctly, and so it had the wrong path, so it didn't end up in the right place. Also, another problem with it was that it was programmed with a lowercase w in TWin, and I've corrected all that. I also created a batch file so that I can test all this stuff easily. Now, I don't think it's running right now, but let me go ahead and run the program. And now, just to make it easier, I'm going to run the batch file, and this batch file has all four of those statements in it. So I'm going to type TWin test, and it makes the T window, it makes the font of 22.5, it prints out hello, my name is Tom, and it saves the entire file to the contents of the text window is saved to a file named myfile.txt. And if we go look here in the directory that was specified, let's see, this is not it. So let me go to the right directory. C# projects, down at the bottom, there's, not that far down, Syscom EvoArt23 data, that's the directory where it is, and there's the text file called myfile.txt, and if we look at it, I was looking at it before, so it says it was modified by another program, so I'll just say yes. And we can see here that the text file says, hello, my name is Tom. Okay, so that works. Now, the other thing that didn't work was the AssignKey function, so that I've solved that too. So if we go here and we say assign key, open parentheses, and the problem here was that the function keys have to be specified with 2 digits, so it's 0, 9, and that was just a quick fix so that when the help command, when the help file showed the keys, they were all sorted in order. So, and just to demonstrate here, I'm going to go ahead and make the Shift F9 key, and I'll put in square brackets, tone, open parentheses, 600, comma, 1000. It's kind of an annoying sound, but it'll be all right. And close parentheses. And again, this time I'm going to leave out the semicolons. Hopefully this will work. So when I execute this command, didn't get any error beeps or anything, so it should work. And now if I hold the Shift key down and press F9, which I'll do right now, we hear the tone that it creates. I can do it repeatedly. So that is working. Now, I mentioned in the last video that that I was going to show how you can get ChatGPT to write code, and here I'm in ChatGPT, and you have to be very specific when you ask ChatGPT to write code. So I asked it to write a C# function that takes in 3 variables, A, B, and C, and then solves a quadratic equation and prints out the results. I was hoping that it would come up with complex numbers if there was no real number, but I could have specified that. Anyway, here's the code that ChatGPT came up with, and I'm going to have to change this console write line thing, but other than that, it should all work. So I'll go up here to copy code, and now the code is in the clipboard, and I'll go over here to C#, and I need to go to the file called appcode, and I'm down here at the bottom, and I will simply copy in ChatGPT's code. However, I will change this console write line to TWin write line, and get rid of all this. And I'll make the first argument will be my win. I'll put it in the same window. And then the second argument, I will make it one of the fancy new strings, $, root1, colon, open curly brackets, close curly brackets. And I will just copy this. Get rid of the other console write line, and here I will just change the 2, and here the 2. Oh, and I guess I need to change this as well, so I'll change this to so if it doesn't find a root, it'll display that in the TWin, in my win. Okay, that should work. Oh, hang on. Undetermined string riddle. Okay, I noticed ChatGPT, sometimes you have to, oh, that was my fault, not ChatGPT's. So I'll put a quote there, and a quote there, and TWin write line does not exist because I got to put a G in front of it. So this is all the functions that are implemented are static functions in a class called G. It's just my way of doing global functions. Okay, my win doesn't exist because this is a C# code, and I have to put quotes around it. And the same thing here, so quote, quote, and quote, and quote. Oh, hang on. Let's press the tab. Okay, so that adds the function. I'm going to shorten it so that I don't have to type as much quad equation. I don't want to shorten it too much. Okay, so now let me close out the existing program, and now I'll recompile this. So Control 5. Okay, so here we are, and I'm going to run that batch file again just so that it creates the MyWin TWin test. Okay, so now it's created the TWin test, and now I'm going to just say quad equation and I'm not sure what parameters I should put. Let's just try -3.0, comma 4.0, comma 5.0. I don't know if there's a root to that, but I'll put it in, and here we go. So there's the answer, and that's how easy it is to add a new function, particularly if you can get ChatGPT to write it for you. So let's see. I'll use the up arrow. Change this to just a regular 3, so it's 3, 4, and 5. I don't know if that works or not. No, that one says the equation has no real roots. So there we go. So anyway, that was just, I wanted to add a few things to my last video. One, the correction to the TWin save to file. Also the function key. It was just that I had to specify the function key with 2 digits, so it was 09 instead of 9. And also I promised to show you how to get ChatGPT to add to the framework. Okay, well, that's it. Thank you. Goodbye. Just a little addendum to the last video.